Hello friends, welcome to the Mivan Technologies. In this video, I am here to explain how to connect, how to test and how to program Mivan Technologies 3-phase digital DOL starter with water level controller DP301 LLC model. This device provides high voltage and low voltage protection. It saves the motor from high and low voltage fluctuations. It also provides electronic overload protection and protect the motor from burning due to overload. This device have a current-based dry run protection. If motor run without water, then it take a lower ampere than its load ampere. This device stops the motor in dry run condition and protect from burning. This device also have on delay timer, off delay timer and cyclic timer, and dry run reset timer also provided. In this device, SPP provided. So, in input side, out of 3 phase, if any phase loss occur, so if any phase missing, this device will not start the motor and saves from burning. This device will also protect from the reverse phasing. If the sequence of the phase changes from RYB to YRB, then the motor will run reverse direction. This device protects the motor from the reverse phase. If the phase are not in a proper direction, then this device will trip the motor. This device also protects the motor from the voltage unbalancing. If there will be a voltage difference more than 50 volt between any two phase, then this device will trip the motor. In this device, auto and manual mode switch is available. In auto mode, the motor will start based on the water level in the tank. In manual mode, user can start and stop the motor by pressing the start and stop button of the controller. This model comes with 6 numbers of sensors. You need to put a 3 sensor in overhead tank and 3 sensor in an underground tank. When the water level of the overhead tank becomes low, means water get down from the middle sensor and water is present in the underground tank or sump, the motor gets start automatically. The tank start filling up. When the water level reaches to the higher level, the motor automatically get switch off. Auto off when the tank is full or sump is empty. If you do not have an underground tank, then you need to short a C, UL and UH terminal. Then only this device will work, and rest of the 3 sensors you need to put in the overhead tank. In this device, a sensor's fault detection provided. If any sensors got failed, that LED start blinking. The link has been provided to buy our products and product parts. You are welcome to purchase them directly from our website. In all over the world, we have gained the trust of 1 million plus customers. Additionally, our products are exported to more than 22 countries on a regular basis. Now I'll show you how to connect the device. In this device, these are an input terminal. You need to connect a 415 volt AC supply at the input terminal R, Y and B. These are our output terminals. You need to connect a 3 wire of motor at the output terminal. This is on-off switch. This is a programming key. These are a start and stop button to start and stop the motor in the manual mode. This is auto and manual switch. This upper display shows the voltage. This lower display shows the current in ampere. These are underground tank level indication. These are overhead tank level indication. These are phase indication R, Y and B, and this is a motor on indications. These are a sensors connection. Out of it, 3 sensor you need to put in the underground tank and 3 sensor you need to put in the overhead tank. For testing purpose, apart from sensors, I am connecting a 6 piece of small wire at the sensors terminals. Now I have connected RYB supply at input terminal and connected a 6 pieces of small wire at the sensors connection. Now switch on the device. If you see a SPP error, means the phase sequence of R, Y and B are not in the correct manners. Interchange the R and Y wire from the input terminal. Put the device in a manual mode. Press the start button. The on indication you can see. Press the stop button. The on indication goes. If it is work, then unit working fine in a manual mode. Let's test the device in a auto mode. First, sort a C wire to the UL wire. When you short a C wire to UL wire, you can see the UL indication here and there is no on indication. There is no on indication and UL indications comes. Now let's sort CUL to UH wire. You can get a UL and UH indications, also the on indication shows. Now short a C wire to OL wire. When you short a C wire to OL wire, the OL indications comes and the on indication remains on. Short a C, OL and OH wire together. You can see the OL and OH indication and on indication off. If it is work, then unit is working fine in a auto mode. Now I'll show you how to program the device. First, I'll show you how to set the overload current. To set the overload current, first press the set button. Here you can see the overload current value. You can set the overload current by pressing the up and down key. Now press the set button to store the value. Now I'll show you how to set the dry running current. To set the dry running current, first you need to enable the dry running option from the password. Press the set button for 5 seconds. You will be asked for the password. Go to the password 70. Press the set button. Again press the set button. Press the set button. Press the set button. Here you can see the dry enable disable option. By pressing the up and down key, you can enable and disable the dry running setting. Make it dry as a enable and press the set button to store the value. When you have enabled the dry running from the password, you can see a dry option in the main menu. Now in the main menu, press the set button. You can see the overload. Press the set button. Here you can see a dry value option. You can set the dry current by pressing the up and down key and press the set button to store the value. Now I'll show you how to set the dry run reset timer. To set the dry run reset timer, first you need to enable the dry run reset timing option from the password 70. Press the set button for 5 seconds. You will ask for the password. Go to the password 70. Press the set button. 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 Here you can see a dry enable disable option. By pressing the up key, make it dry reset in enable. Press the set button, and comes to the main menu. In main menu, press the set button, the overload comes. Press the set button, dry run comes. Press the set button. Here you can see a dry run reset timing option. You can set the dry run reset time in minutes by pressing the up and down key. Press the set button and comes to the main menu. Now I'll explain what is this dry run reset time. So once the motor trip in dry run condition, then after how much time it should start again to check whether it is dry or not. That time is known as a dry run reset time, and you can adjust it in the minute. Now I'll show you how to enable the cyclic timer. To enable the cyclic timer, press the set button. Go to password 30. Press the set button. Here you can see a mode. In this mode option, you need to select CYT mode. This is a cyclic timer. Press the set button, and comes to the main menu. In main menu, press the set button. You can see overload. Then you can see a dry. Press the set. You can see dry run reset time. Press the set button. Now here you can see a cyclic on timer. You can adjust the cyclic on timer in a minute. Press the set button. You can see a cyclic off timer. The cyclic off timer you can adjust in the minute, and press the set button to store the value. This is a normal cyclic timer you have adjusted that work on a manual mode. If you want a cyclic timer in auto mode that work with water level controller, then you need to select a CYW mode. To select the CYW mode, press the set button for 5 seconds. Go to password 30. Press the set button. Here in the mode, you can select a CYW mode. This CYW mode will work in auto mode with water level controller. Press the set button and store the value. If you have selected a CYW mode, then the water level controlling function will work on CY on time only, cyclic on time only. In the cyclic off timing mode, the water level controller function will not work. For example, in auto mode, in CYW on timing, if you have set a CYW as a 5 minute, then water level controlling function will work on this 5 minute only. If you set CYW mode off timing as a 10 minute, then this 10 minute the water level controller function will not work. Now I'll show you how to set the on delay time. To set the on delay time, press the set button for 5 seconds. Go to password 30. Press the set button. Here is you can see a ATM auto timer, auto on timer. Make it enable by up and down key. Press the set button, and comes to the main menu. Now press the set button, OL comes, set button, dry comes, set button, dry run reset comes, set button, CYW on mode comes, cyclic off mode comes, and here you can see a on delay time. This time is in the seconds. You can adjust the seconds by up and down key. Now I'll show you how to enable and disable the phase loss and reverse phase protection. If there is a phase loss or if there is a reverse phase, and still if you want to start the motor, then you can bypass these protections. Press the set button for 5 seconds. Go to password 90. Press the set button. Here you can disable the SPP function. If you have disabled this SPP function, then phase loss protection will bypass. Press the set button. Here you can enable and disable the sequence protections. Reverse phase sequence protection. If you enable, then it will trip the motor. If you disable, then it will bypass it. Press the set button. Press the set button and comes to the main menu. Now I'll show you how to enable and disable the voltage protection, high voltage and low voltage protection, and how to set the high voltage limit and low voltage cutoff limit. To enable the high voltage protection, press the set button for 5 seconds. Go to password 90. Press the set button, press the set button, press the set button. Here by up and down key, you can enable and disable the high voltage protection. Let's enable the high voltage protection. Press the set button. Here you can adjust the high voltage cutoff limit by up and down key. Press the set button to store the value. The low voltage enable disable option comes. You can enable the low voltage protection. Press the set button. Here you can adjust the limit by up and down key and press the set button to store the value. Again press the set button, press the set button, press the set button, press the set button, press the set button and comes to the main menu. Now I'll show you how to set the overload and dry current automatically. To set the overload and dry current automatically, first press the set button and start the motor. Once the motor gets started, wait for a minute to ampere get stable. Here I have not connected a load, so it's showing 0 ampere. Once the ampere gets stable, press the green button for 5 seconds. The OL set message comes on the display. Once this OL set message comes, means overload and dry current automatically set. In case if you have set any wrong parameters, press the stop button for 5 seconds and do the factory reset. All the parameter get set as per the factory default. You can get the factory set message also on the display. Thank you for watching the video. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. If you have any doubt about wiring, testing or installation, drop your question in the comment box. I'll be happy to help you out. See you in the next video.